Hey there, BookTube. Noah. Everyone who reads and must converse is the channel. How's everybody doing tonight? Very cool to see a bunch of folks hanging out. Hey, Christy Lee's Dostoevsky in Space. Thanks for coming by always. And Christina, thank you very much for hanging out, staying up there in Lesbon, staying up late to hang out with me on Friday nights. Andrew Wizardly Reads, you're hilarious, brother. Thank you for coming by. Nice to see you. Yeah, hey Christy, awesome. Tom LA Books, killer brother. Um, some good discussion always with you. PG, I ain't finna read that. Killer killer video this week, brother. I really enjoyed your take. Yeah, that's right. Friday nights with Noah. Maybe I should call it that or something like that. Come up with a name for my Friday nights. Hey, Ineffable. Thank you for coming by. As always, killer. Tonight's gonna be pretty fun, for sure. We're gonna oh man, for sure. No problem. A lot of good information tonight, and I want to put out something out there that is not exactly booktube friendly or not exactly YouTube friendly because I never watch ads. All right. I never watch ads. And I don't actually pay for YouTube Premium. So I'm going to impart that knowledge to you guys tonight, but I'm going to do it in a way that it's kind of covert, right? Because I'm not just going to be able to, I don't want to put it just flat out there and have somebody coming out or have YouTube backlash on me, right? Gorvidal, thank you for coming. thanks for coming by, bro. Friday nights with Noah and the Not Ready for Primetime chat. That's right. The Not Ready for Primetime Players was about the best that Saturday Night Live got. We was talking about the maybe the final iteration of Saturday Night Live the other day at work. That was hilarious. That was just on point, really fun stuff all the time. And it was the Adam Sandler, Chris Farley, Rob Schneider, the ladies man. What was his name? The guy who did the ladies man. It was hilarious. But just great skits, and back when Saturday Night Live, cared about being funny, right? Jesus. What does it come to? What a weird thing. But tonight I want to open it up for live Q&A because I haven't done any kind of Q&A or anything like that on the channel, and I haven't done that since I hit 300. So I'm over triple that now. So I figured I'd open it up for that. Yeah, wearing my Zelda shirt. Me and Zelda went to the park today for a couple of hours after work. I mean, I work outside, and then I spent a couple of hours at the park with Zelda, and it was just so great to be out, seeing the kids have a lot of fun, partying. I'm going to be sneaky with it. That's right, Andrew. I'm going to be sneaky with it. But if you are looking to never have to, I mean, I don't even click away from ads. I don't ever have any kind of problem with it because I don't, do that. I'm going to show y'all how to do that. I'm going to tell y'all how to do that. So that is coming. And anytime that y'all want to throw questions out to me, personal is on the table. Of course, everything bookish, anything movies, anything hobby wise. I'm a big chess player. I play chess all the time, every day. I play a couple of games of chess every day. And I have for years. I've played chess a lot for many, many years. I play guitar. I play some keyboards, piano. I have a lot of hobbies. I'm a hobby guy. But any kind of question is welcome, and just shout it out whenever. I'll just answer them as we go. And if you're watching this later, put them in the comments, and I'll do when I if there's, multiple, questions that are coming in, then I'll do a little follow-up video where I address Q&A questions, because I know I did it a little impromptu. When it comes down to it, people usually kind of announce a Q&A and then give it a week or so to amass some questions, and then they can do a response video for it. So I just kind of sprung it on the community, right? But I will, I will do that. Hey, Matthew, very cool. Nice to see you by here. I actually watched your video, your latest, the middling tag on my way to work this morning, and it was pretty refreshing to hear how you think and look at it, because I'm much of the same way when I got tagged in that same one as well. And I just don't think about those kind of things necessarily, but I think they can be pretty cool. Those questions can be pretty cool to give people. You gave people a month. That's cool. I mean, as long as it as long as it takes, really. Yeah, Christina. Um, I've seen some of your knitting. I've seen some of that. There is. I want to show you, Christina. You might be really interested in this. There is a new booktuber, brand new channel. The I'm gonna put them in the description box or in the chat right now. It is called Trosh House. That's their last name. Okay, so I'm gonna put them in the chat. Hey, Danny, nice to see you here, Danny. I'm looking at it because I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna spell this right. Troesch. That's it. Haus. This is a wonderful channel. Another couple. It Christine is the female, and her man, I forget his name, but they have a great channel. They just have started. So go check them out. Hey, Mark, thanks for coming by, brother. And I see Mindy there too. Mindy, thanks for coming by. Nice to see you. So Trosh House, I'm gonna put it up on the screen too. Trosh House is a new booktube channel, and she spins yarn. She spins her own yarn. There's one of they've only made 3 or 4 videos, but one of them she's spinning while she's talking about some fantasy book that I'm probably never gonna read. But it was really interesting. Very cool. Yeah. Sub to everyone, Andrew. And everyone check out Andrew, that's for sure. Nice to see everybody. And Mark, always cool to see you. Hey, Deb, nice to see you as well. I know where Mark goes, Deb goes. I like that for sure. So tonight is open Q&A. If you have any questions, just shout them out and I will respond. First I'm going to go through a little bit of like what I'm reading right now. I have put the stop on Tragedy and Hope for right now because it is threatening to overtake all the reading that I want to do. And I'm not going to allow that, right? Hey, Hannah, nice to see you for sure. Nice to see you. So she spins with a wheel. She's in Anchorage, Alaska. That's where they're at, is in Anchorage, Alaska, I believe. I mean, I could be wrong, right? It's you'll know a lot more about the spinning methods and all that kind of thing than I do. But it was interesting, and it's a booktube channel, books and movies, that kind of thing. So I've put a stop to this for right now. I'm going to just keep on with it as soon as I feel comfortable that it's not going to, really, really kind of overtake my reading. She was only Evie. Thank you for coming by. Evie rocks. How excited am I on a scale of 0 to Raceland to start Dragonlance Chronicles in June? I'm full on Raceland about that for sure. Wrestling. I love that character, how dark and twisted Raceland is, and Cameron being his twin brother is so good-hearted and always there, always fighting for him and doing that kind of thing. So we have a few that are usually here that are not going to be here tonight. I was hit on Voxer and on Instagram by a few, but that's okay. I mean, we have our group, right? But the Bookish Bryants and Scott Danielson and that kind of thing. So I can't wait to hear what questions they have for me, right? I love Tasselhoff for sure. I'm not if you need to know, you all need to know if I'm truly a gamer. No, I'm not a gamer. I will get into a game for sure. If I start a game, I will get into that game and I will play that game until I finish it, right? The kind of games that I play are the Zelda games. I played Breath of the Wild and played it to completion. Completion, not 100% completion. I'm not a completionist like that, but I did play it until I was strong enough to actually do whatever I wanted to do as Link, and then go and beat the final boss, Ganon. Right? And that's just how I go. And I am reading The Lathe of Heaven this month, for sure. I'm muscling through Underworld right now. I'm about 187 pages. Ominous, right? I'm 187 pages through Underworld right now, and I'm going to slam this for the next few days, and then I will knock out Lathe of Heaven and my readings on Erasmus, and I'm gonna do that, and then I'll knock out Underworld. I got all month to finish Underworld, right? But Lathe of Heaven, we want to really um get that done. I think that Lukash, I'm doing it as a buddy read with Lukash at a Cruel Reader's Thesis and Yasmin at To the Lit House. And so I'm a big GameCube fan, to tell you the truth. I love the GameCube. I still have a GameCube hooked up in the house. It's in my oldest daughter Taylor's bedroom. If money were no object, um, I don't know. I might go for, like a first edition um Gravity's Rainbow. I might, just because I love Thomas Pynchon. I'd probably grab a first edition Borges. I'm loving Borges. I love Borges so much. But to go for money is no object, I'd probably go for I don't know if you could buy William Blake's Jerusalem that is in the Yale University Library, the only color copy of William Blake's Jerusalem. I'd probably try to buy some of the things out of Flannery O'Connor's library that has her marginalia and her writings on it. I would try to acquire the Voynich manuscript, something like that, just something completely unique that is completely awesome, you know? Just to name a few. Thanks, Pax Americana. Nice to see you tonight. For sure. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is a breathtaking game. It's beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. Pong, come on, Mark. Come on, Mark. No, I mean, you know, when it comes down to it, I'm not a big gamer, and whatever makes you happy, that's for sure. The most fulfilling book that I've read, that's a good question. Noah Blacker, thank you for coming by and hanging out. Um, it's hard to say what's the most fulfilling book that I've read. One of the most fulfilling books that I've read is ever is the White Lotus Sutra. It's called the Lotus Sutra of the Wonderful Law in translation, sometimes more known as just the White Lotus Sutra. It's a Buddhist text. It is completely amazing. That is a very fulfilling, awesome book. As far as fiction, maybe Against the Day. That was just an amazing read. Thomas Pynchon's Against the Day. So the opening of Underworld is great. Tom, Mark, for sure. The opening of Underworld is great, and the rest, and what I've read so far is great. It's very intriguing. If y'all don't know, the opening of Underworld is a baseball game in the 50s between the Giants and the Dodgers, a huge rivalry, right? And it is just very well done. So many characters are there. Frank Sinatra, Jackie Gleason, J. Edgar Hoover. They're in the state. They're in the stadium in the stands. Um, and the Giants, against all odds, win the game with a 2-run homer, I believe. And we follow the game ball. That's the kind of narrative that I'm getting in parts is the game ball is happening. If I had to buy all of you the same book, what would it be? If I had to buy one book that I think that everybody should kind of read, I guess that's what the question is, right? Something that I think everyone would enjoy or everyone would get something out of, I would say maybe The Violent Bear It Away by Flannery O'Connor. It's an amazing book. The Violent Bear It Away is an amazing work, and I suggest it to everybody. Also, War in Heaven by Charles Williams. Those are go-tos for suggestions for people because they are amazing, amazing works. Star Wars or Star Trek? Star Wars all day, and not the new Star Wars. let's go for let's go for the let's go for the original three, right? Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, for sure. Love it. So very cool. Best sci-fi show in existence, and why is it 70s Doctor Who? Doctor Who is great. Doctor Who is great. You know, I just don't. It's been so many years since I watched TV, and so most of my stuff is movies that I know about, especially like sci-fi. I really digged Ex Machina. I really dug Mother. It was like a Netflix original movie, I think. That was a pretty cool idea. I believe big. I believe in big ideas. I want big ideas. I'm actually reading through still Arjuna and the Good Snake. This will be my next one that I finish. I'm very close. This is the next one that I'm going to finish. I'll do a little take on that one once I'm done. And then yeah, I already touched on the Erasmus. So that is the kind of current reading that's going on. Do I believe that some people do have recently started to suggest that video games can potentially be literature? No. Short answer, no. But as far as have literary value, maybe. Um, the plot would have to be very well worked out and worked through. Hey, Intellectual Reads, nice to see you, brother. But you know, some of them do have like that. What is that? What is that one? I forget the name of it, but it just seemed super cool, and the story was really cool. I'm not gonna remember it. Something like Mass Effect, maybe. But I just can't pull it out. But as far as series, maybe. Hey Mindy. Actually, Against the Day is a much easier read than Bleeding Edge, I think, for sure. Most of it anyways is just on a more of a straightforward narrative style, and it is an amazing book, Mindy. But watch my takes. I did two videos on Against the Day that are not spoilery, that just kind of talk about it, and you can get a taste of what it's about and what kind of characters and what kind of things you're going to meet, because there is some stuff in there that is very, very hardcore, as far as almost erotica. So some of my favorite some of my favorite is maybe Serenity. I saw that back in the day. And Heroes, a series called Heroes that was out, and I love it. um, so one of my favorite books that does have an animal as sort of a main character is a buddy read that I'm doing with Christy Louise later in the year, and that is Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bolgerkov. It has a trash talking satanic dog or satanic cat named Behemoth, which is amazing. Amazing. Nice. Yes. Gore, why do you know this stuff? You're so awesome. I love it. You guys are so funny. So very cool. I love Minority Report. I love any Philip K. Dick. So as far as sci-fi stuff, I mean, you know, I love Minority Report. Um I love Scanner Darkly. Um any Philip K. Dick inspired stuff. As far as futuristic stuff, I love Brazil. I love any Terry Gilliam kind of fantasy movie, you know. Y'all are funny. This is this is great. Of course. Yeah, Watership Down all the way. Very cool. Oh my God, y'all are hilarious. Hey, Una, nice to see you, brother. Thanks for coming in. Oh yeah. I mean, and Pinchon's erotica is not erotica. It's not erotic. It is it is hardcore. It is freaking full on all the way. Oh, I can't even describe it. I tell you. Everyone asks, what book are you taking to a desert island? But that is boring. Suppose you're given a whole library of books. But it's the personal library of an author. Whose library are you taking? Um, from the kinds of things, I love Brazil. From the kinds of things that are mentioned, you know, I have a book. I'll show it. I have a book that uh, shows every title that is in Flannery O'Connor's personal library. It's now housed in a. Now housed in um, a university in Milledgeville, Georgia, which is like in the middle portion of Georgia, kind of around Macon. So I love a lot of the titles in here, and anything that's not that I don't know, I probably love as well. But as far as breadth and depth, I'd probably go for something like Borges, because his library was a library, like a real full on huge library. Um yeah, I mean it is hardcore. Okay, Pax Americana knows what he's talking about there. Okay, and so yeah. All right. So first off, I want to just say, well, not first off, but for the first part of this, I want to just say that when it comes down to it, there is no, there's never ever going to be ads on my videos that pop up in the middle of videos. I chose to monetize my channel, and I did it for visibility over and above anything. All right. There's not going to be, um, it's not going to be for making money. I uh, have been monetized now for 4 days, right? And you can see my, I guess you can't see it. Your estimated revenue is $1.02. That is like 3 days, maybe 4, right? I think it's lagging behind today. It's like delayed 1 day. So it's for 3 days, it's $1. YouTube does not pay out until you hit $100. Okay. So it's going to take 1 year at that rate for YouTube to throw me $100. And what would I do with that? Go to a bookstore, right? Or go on eBay and just buy something that I've had my eye on that is an expensive book or two, right? So it is not for making money. It is for visibility. So I, with the YouTube program being where they can put um, ads on anything that they want, they can put ads. And I've seen ads popping up in between videos at, yeah, buy some more content for the viewers. That's right, baby. That's how I do it. And by me choosing to partner with YouTube and to do that and to choose when I put ads, how the ads appear on my channel, I ensure that it happens the way that I'm saying it, that I want it, rather than YouTube just choosing, right? So I am never ever going to have ads pop up in the middle of my videos. I do too much just talking and discussion videos. I don't want none of that. It's irritating to me when I see it, and I don't want it on my videos, so it won't happen. There will be ads at the beginning and at the end. I guess. But that's the only options that I give YouTube on my videos, to do skippable or non-skippable ads at the beginning and ends of my videos. That's not going to bring me revenue, right? It's just not a big deal. But it will put me in that kind of part of YouTube where I am partnered with YouTube and hopefully gain more visibility, where everybody can see more of my videos, and then I have a more content, more community, right? More people, more community, and that's what I'm all about. That's what I want. So I'm going to tell you exactly how to um, never have to worry about ads ever. Okay, and I'm going to do one part of it right now, and that is that on your device that you watch YouTube on, this is my home screen, little uh little eclipse, right? There's my browser, Chrome, browser, right? So you open that up, right? And what are we searching for? We want YouTube, right? So that's going to be your first word, is YouTube, okay? And that's all for right now. Uh that's the first word that you search for. Don't hit enter yet. Most videos do have ads, okay? And it's not that they have ads, Mark. It's not that they have ads, and it's not that your videos are that they're putting ads on your videos. It's that when people are watching videos, they just insert ads in between your videos. So there might be a video that starts at the beginning of somebody clicking on your video. It doesn't mean that there's an ad on your video. They're just taking the liberty to put ads however they see fit. And I'm sure that it's more uh, geared towards the watcher than it is the videos that they're watching. It's geared towards the watcher's um, way of watching YouTube. Okay, so if somebody is skipping ads or skipping videos a lot, they probably are inserting more ads for somebody like that is constantly pushing, and skipping around and going to different videos. I've had them pop up on quite a few videos so far. I've had them pop up on one of Summer's videos, cozy reading with Quaker Cats. She's got like 300 subscribers, maybe. So it's just not like that. So, and it's not that they're bothering with your channel. Can I show everyone my hidden talent? Um, I have I have quite a few. I have quite a few like hobbies. I'm a jack of a lot of trades and a master of none kind of thing. So I don't know about hidden talent. I try not to hide anything, but I do have I might have something hidden even from myself, right? So The Steps of the Sun by Walter Tevis. I picked this up, seemed cool. This is the writer of The Queen's Gambit, and I found this you know a thrift store find. So I grabbed it. One of my little hauls. I thought it was pretty cool. I grabbed a at that same thrift store. Hey Jack, nice to see you, brother. Very cool, very cool, Jack. I hope you and yours are doing well as well, brother. So I picked up City of Glass by Paul Auster. This is the New York trilogy and all that, right? So I am interested. That's for sure. It's as if Kafka has gotten hooked on the gumshoe game and pinned his own ever spiraling version, right? So why not? It'll be a fun one for sure. And then I picked up, this is from an eBay seller, Brooklyn Attic Books. Sorry, I know I hit it. I thought I had like a bookmark sitting around from, I might actually. I'm using my big bookmarks because those are big books. So Brooklyn Attic Books, all one word, is an Instagram bookseller that just has everything. You can find all kinds of stuff, and mostly just, popular fiction kind of stuff, genre fiction, that kind of thing. Very cool. Very cool. So yeah, I had never read City of Glass, so I have it, and I figured it'd just be, I mean, it's a quick read. It might just be a romp, a fun knock it out, you know what I mean? I like Kafka, of course, but I don't know about nice, but I don't know about digging into Kafka more. You know what I mean? Maybe. Never say never. I mean, really, when it comes down to it, if I just got kind of get the itch and get the bug, I'm gonna read whatever I want, right? Station to station while reading Tevis. Should I? Should I? I never know if Jack is being serious or not. So I picked up The Key of Solomon the King by L. McGregor Mathers. This is a translation of some the different versions, different extant uh, keys of Solomon that are in the British Museum. He had done a translation and compiled this. I don't know what year. Let me see if I can. Let me see if it just gives it to me when he did it. First American edition published was 1972, but when he did it, the British Museum. So no, I don't know exactly when he compiled this and put it together, but this is just right up my alley. Super interesting stuff. I don't know if he wrote the Brooklyn Follies, but oh, the New York trilogy, is that what it is? I might have that wrong, but I don't think so. I think it's the New York trilogy that he did, right? The Brooklyn Follies, maybe that it. Okay, Tom says he did. So that's something else that I have not come in contact with Paul Astor at all. So very cool. All right. So if you're what we want is an advanced version of YouTube, right? And so I'm going to put it in the box right here so everybody can see. What we want is an advanced version of BookTube or of YouTube, right? So you want to the second word you want to write is what I have there, but with no ad, right? So take the ad away, and that is the second word, and then search that. You'll come to a website where you can actually download an app from. It is going to be a manager. It is the second word that I'm saying, and it is called manager. It is the second word and a manager, and you download that. And then you're going to have to, it will prompt you on your device to go to your settings and allow for you to download an app from the browser. Because by default, your device only will let you download from the store, right? From the YouTube store or from the Google Play Store or something like that. So you have to allow your device to download from the browser. So you just allow that, just a little on the side, you just click it. Very cool. I bet they are. I bet they are, Jack. Very cool. So once you allow that, then that app will be downloaded on your phone and that app will do the rest. It will be a place where you can download a client that hosts the platform that we all want, that is completely unbroken, meaning that there are no ads, meaning that there are no restrictions, meaning that you can play it in the background. You can turn your phone off while you play it. You can minimize it and play it in the background while you do other stuff on your phone and all that. And I've been doing it for years. I have used that app for years. There has never been any problem with it. There has never been any uh, worries about it. And when YouTube updates, you're going to have to go to that manager, the same app, and that will have an update as well. Maybe a couple few days after YouTube has an update, that um, app will also have an update. And you want to do that because it will, you know, it will not work if you don't keep it up to date, just like every other app on your phone, right? So that is the way to always have an ad-free YouTube experience, but also be able to play things in the background. I mean, I listen to music all day, every day, um, if I'm not listening to BookTube and stuff like that. And I mean, of course, I'm doing stuff. But I'm saying, like, I listen to my music off of YouTube. I don't have any kind of thing that I play with. Hey, Mark, you have a good one. Thank you, Mark, for coming by. So I don't have anything that I listen to like Spotify or anything like that. I just play off of YouTube, and I have playlists, or I play an album or something like that, and I just turn my phone off, or I minimize it and play it in the background in my earbuds while I do other stuff, if I'm doing other stuff on my phone or whatever. So it is an amazing little app. It's put together by a seriously awesome group of developers, and they've done a really, really good job for us. That's for sure. So that's that. And if there's any worries about it, you can hit me, maybe a private message. My Instagram and stuff is on other uh videos, on my videos, my Voxer as well. I'll talk freely about it on those kind of platforms. I didn't want to put that kind of thing there. But just so you know, there is no need to worry about watching ads on my channel. I'm not here for the ads. I don't care about the revenue. Like I said, 3 days and that's $1. So I mean, I might get $100 in a year. How you support my channel is right there. This is how you can support me, because I am not going to put more ads on my channel. I'm not going to lean on YouTube for some kind of, support, monetization, anything like that. What it is the community is what I'm here for. I love books, and I love people who love books, and I love people who want to take part in community together. And so that is what supports me. The platform I am grateful for, and therefore I am going to partner with YouTube because they are a wonderful platform that is allowing me to post, as much content as I want for free, and they host it and all that kind of stuff, and there's no worries. So I am grateful for it, and I don't disparage it at all. But uh, I'm not looking for YouTube to, kind of be an income stream or something like that. Or, it's just not even right. It's never going to happen like that. So if it comes down to it and people like the content and dig what I do, uh, this is this is how to do it. That's what I have in place, just so individuals, just like the individuals who sub and view my content, that individuals can support me a little bit. A little bit goes a long way for me. I'm one that buys books used primarily. The things that I want that are expensive are few and far between. And if it comes down to it and I really want something, well, I can save up enough money in a couple of weeks, if I have to buy something, to buy an expensive book. But it's not essential. It's just not essential, right? So very cool. And if y'all have any, never say never, bro. Friendship is influence. Influence is capital. Well, I mean, uh, I allow people to bring up whatever they want to me, and have conversations with it. And if there's influence there, then it's because I resonate with that kind of thing. But I do not resonate with things that kind of irritate me. And that kind of thing is having ads in the pop up in the middle of videos. I mean, I'm like, man, I'm not sitting here, you know, needing to tap a video, especially a video that's like 15 minutes long. Something that's 15 minutes long, and there'll be like there'll be an ad at the beginning, two ads in the middle at different intervals, and then an ad at the end. So I'm gonna watch four ads at different times over the course of a 15-minute video. No way. No way. So I'm going to do what I can do to make sure that that doesn't ever happen on my videos. And like I said, it's not about monetization in that way. It's not about being able to put ads on there to have some kind of revenue. It is about partnering with YouTube I so that my channel gets greater visibility, so that more and more community can be built. That is my main thing with even being on the platform. I love talking books. I love talking spirituality too. That's why I love maybe Midrash. I like getting into a lot of things. So very cool. Hey Steve, very cool, bud. Nice to see you. And yeah, you know, um, very cool. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure we are on the same page with the anti-ads. If you are interested, Steve, I shared over the course of this video um, something that I use and have used for years where I never watch ads. I never have ads pop up. On my regular YouTube app, I do, of course, right? And sometimes, and that's when I've seen how ads pop up is when I'm using my regular YouTube app. But I share a way to never have ads pop up in this video. Yeah. Oh man, it's horrible, Trip. My wife will watch like network TV sometimes. And when I'll walk through, I'll glance through the into the living room, or I'll walk through talking and stuff like that, and I'll see ads most of the time. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" Very cool, Frank. Um, Good for you. And yeah, I couldn't ever say why that kind of thing is like that, because there's so many channels that are monetized that have and play ads. I mean, Christy Louise Dostoevsky in Space plays ads. Mine plays ads now at the beginning and the end of my videos. Skippable ads that the ads on short videos, when they straight up, I had said that when they put ads in the middle of like a 12 to 15-minute video, I'm like, no way. Yeah, I've seen ads on Mark Richardson's. I'm sure they're at the beginning and the ends of yours, but like I had said earlier, I think that those ads that are just kind of inserted, Steve, I think that they are more based on the watcher than they are the content that they're watching, because those ads are not associated with the video that you're watching. It is, you know, an ad that plays in between, like when you tap on a video before that new video plays, an ad might play, right? So it's like that. It's not necessarily associated with the content or the video that you're tapping on, just that content is not monetized and wouldn't normally play an ad, but now it is, right? Because YouTube is doing that. So I have given a surefire way to never see ads ever again on your YouTube experience in this video, but you do have to watch in this live right here, but you do have to watch it because I'm not going to say it explicitly. True, a clever sponsored ad read can be artful, but those little yellow pop-ups are lazy at best. Yeah, no joke, right? They do ridiculous stuff. And yeah, on my on my laptop I run an ad blocker for sure. Well, um, you know, times they are a changing, Steve. And they're not on your video. Like I'm saying, they're not on your video. But YouTube has taken it upon themselves now to insert ads between videos as they see fit. And it is based on the watcher, not the content that they're watching. So, say I've had an ad pop up before Cozy Reading with Quaker Cats video. She's got like 300 subs so it wasn't based on the content that I clicked on. It was just because I was moving to a new video at that point. I clicked on it and it opened up that space where YouTube showed me an ad. And I said, okay, well, they're starting to put ads in between viewing it, in between your viewing experience. And yeah, it's lame, but that's just how it goes. Yeah, no joke, right? My ads make almost they don't make any money. They don't make any money. I mean, I have just ads at the beginning and the end of my videos. I chose that so that YouTube will never put ads in between my videos. And I don't expect anybody to watch them. I mean, dude, I've been monetized for 3 days and I've made, as far as YouTube says, $1. $1 for 3 days. It's just nothing. And that's just how it's going to go. But like I said, I've showed in this video exactly how to never ever see an ad anymore. Very cool. Very cool, Alexa. Alexa knows what's up. Alexa is speaking my language. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So you got the right move, Alexa. And very cool intellectual reads. We all appreciate it. We really do. We really do appreciate it, intellectual reads. All right. So that's about it for me tonight, guys. It's been a very rough week for me. I was training a new kid on doing what I do. Yeah. I'm sure you wanted to make sure you got a low number of subscribers, Steve. He wanted to make sure he had a low number of subscribers, but people can't keep away from you, Steve. You got to beat them off with a stick, right? We do love some we do love some Steve incoherent rambling sometimes. And we do love some rants sometimes. I mean, dude, there's some rant videos that are just like some of my favorite stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just ridiculous. If y'all have never seen it, one of the funniest, most satisfying rants is Paperback Dreams. That's the channel. And she does a rant on the book After. That's what you want to find. You want to watch Paperback Dreams, and you want to watch the rant on the book After. It is hilarious. I mean, it is like one of the funniest things that I've ever seen on YouTube. I laugh my head off. Thank you everybody for coming by. PG, I ain't finna read that. Love it, brother. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I can't wait to read it, Steve. Me and Dario at Motley Reads are gonna have some great conversation. We're gonna have some great conversation on that one. Thank you for coming by, Steve. Always nice to see you. Hannah at Hannah's Books. Thank you so much for coming by. Tom LA Books, Steve, Christy Louise Dostoevsky in Space. Danny at Spinelli Speaks was here. Thank you very much. Yeah, Hannah, you rock for sure. Danny, very cool. Y'all rock. Christina, always wonderful to see you. And I can't wait to hear everybody's, more discussion over this month. It's going to be fun. And keep the book coming, the book talk coming. Ineffable, thank you very much. Trip, Alexia, thank you for coming by. Um, I'm sure, I could never name everybody anyways. Intellectual Reads, you rock. I hope the recognitions is treating you well and you're getting about on the other side of that one. I can't wait to hear your thoughts for sure. Mindy's book journey. Thank you for coming by. Gore Vidal, always awesome to see you, brother. Really enjoy your content always. And catch you on the next one, book 2. Bye-bye.